Hello, welcome back to Your Perfect Cat. And today I want to talk about getting your cat past its fear. If you're someone who's been taking your cat out for walks or have attempted to, harness train your cat, you've probably noticed that on occasion your cat will get very spooked, particularly by things that it's not familiar with. And in this next video, coming up, I'm going to show you Val, and I'm very surprised and I'm very impressed with his progress. Now, it has been nearly a year, and he started out really spooked. And when I say nearly a year, I'm not consistently going out with him, so it's not. I do not take him out every day. There were periods of time when I haven't taken him out for either my health reasons or he didn't really seem to be interested, and I was busy doing other things. So, my training is very inconsistent. But if you are patient and you just keep working with your cat, even if it's not a daily thing, you can get your cat past a lot of its fears or her fears. The things that Val was afraid of were motorcycles, and the motorcycles were not even on the same street. They were on a different street and he could hear them, and he's no longer afraid of those. He's been afraid of strange people, and he used to run to the front door to go in every time he saw one. Now he doesn't. He does hunker down, and he watches, but he's not running away. And yesterday was when I filmed this particular video, and the weather was such, it was really windy, and from following other adventure cats on Instagram, a lot of cats are really afraid of the wind. And I was really surprised that Val didn't have any trouble. And in fact, at one point, you'll see him in the video and you might wonder what he's looking at. And what he's watching is this big leaf that's making a lot of noise as it rolls down the street in the wind. And instead of being spooked, which is something he normally would do, and run to go inside, he watched it. I even finally rolled up on our driveway, that giant leaf, and we went and checked it out. And he was fine. And the other thing that I've found that someone suggested was, when your cat's on the leash, don't hold it very tightly. So loose. Have it be a little loose. And that has made a really big difference where Val knows the leash is there. It's certain that he can feel it, even if it's slack. And he explores and he goes about his own thing, and he feels very comfortable. And then on occasion, you'll see him, he runs back to me, whether I'm standing or squatting. Now, it used to be he would come to me when I was, near his level. And now he comes over anytime he wants and rubs all over me. And then he takes off and explores again. So he's finally, he's really associated me with being safe, which is what you want and what I've wanted. So that's going to make a big difference in how much your cat is going to explore or how your cat's going to react to things that he's unfamiliar with. Again, like I said, I was really impressed with how he's behaved with the wind and the weird things that happened out there in the wind and the strangers that went by. If you're trying to train your cat to go on adventures or go outside, these are the things to keep in mind. 1 is patience. 2 is let your cat take the lead. It's really important that your cat feels comfortable, and time and exposure to various things will get your cat to being a lot more confident. And the other thing that's going to make a big difference is for you to be confident. So if you're confident that you're not going to lose your cat and you're not worried and fearful, because your cat's going to pick up on that, your cat's going to be more confident. And also just, yeah, I think, you know, the leash thing is very interesting because somebody brought it up because they had been holding on to their cat pretty tightly with the leash, and they were starting to let go and saw a difference. And I saw an immediate difference myself. So it's almost like the this is what I think happens. Kind of like you do with a child. You know, you trust them to do certain things and to be able to handle certain things, and they of course meet that trust and meet that challenge, and everybody celebrates. The same happens with your cat. So letting the leash be slack gives your cat, you know, it's trusting your cat to do or go wherever it wants, and they just naturally will tend to come back to you, and it just builds their confidence. Like I said, just like you might in a child over time, the same things kind of work for your cat. So there's a little bit of, you got to let go of your own fear of what might happen so that your cat can gain confidence without sensing your hesitation or your fear or your worry. It's a really big and important link to having your cat be well trained and well behaved on a leash, to the point where you can take them to stores and other places. I haven't done that yet with Val. He's not real keen on riding in the car. He's really bad at riding in the car, actually. But he is ready to go to some place like the pet store when it's not too busy, or any other various stores. There's a lot of stores that you can take them to. You can take them to, you know, Nordstrom allows pets. Apparently most Sephora's allow pets. Lowe's will allow pets, particularly in the garden area. And he's probably ready to go to the park, to strange places. He still gets a little nervous if he's too far away from home. So if I pick him up and walk him several houses away, he does know where home is, but you can see his concern because he can't see home. He can't see what he's used to seeing. But as he gets closer, he gains more confidence. So that's kind of where we're at. And it does take time. I don't know of anyone where it's, you know, some might be quicker. Some cats might be quicker than others. But there's plenty of people who are adventuring with their cats who've had similar lengthy training to get the cat to where the cat is confident enough and not so spooked. And really, it doesn't really matter how long it takes. Your cat is having fun no matter what. One, they're with you. Two, they get to be outside in a controlled environment. And it gives them something else to do. They end up being a lot less naughty, as I've talked about in other videos. And ultimately, that's the main thing, is that you and your cat are bonding and enjoying yourselves. So I hope you enjoy the videos and see what I'm talking about, how Val's developed, and hopefully you can imitate some of those things with your own cat. And be sure to subscribe if you're not, and please leave me some comments about how things are going with your cat, what you'd like to try, what you haven't tried, and even comments about what you'd like to see me do videos about in the future would be very welcome. Well, here's Val. It happens to be, we're kind of in between rains here today. The storm's gonna get particularly nasty tomorrow, and it's quite windy, and surprisingly, Val's not afraid of the wind. He doesn't even seem to mind, even though he tends to mind, you know, strange people and you know, loud noises, big vehicles, motorcycles if they're close. So this is the second time that we've been out. I came out here to pick up all the blown sticks. And as you can see, he's a happy camper. Hi, Val. I think he's hoping for some more birds, but sometimes when the weather's like this, you just don't really see that many birds. Right? Don't rub on that. Don't rub in the poo. Good boy. How you doing there, Val? Sniffing the wind. Yes. Coming here to a little bit of sun and some good rubbing. Yes. Good boy. Good boy. See anything? Yeah, here come some people. Yeah. Good boy. He just watched a couple young men running by in the street. And for once didn't try to run to the door to hide. Just watching them go. There they go. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.